Good morning and welcome to WJOB Radio Show. And this is the North Township Trustee Show this morning. And to my right, I have Nikki, my Chief of Staff, who's with me. And we'll be talking about a bunch of things that we got going on at Wicker and things that are happening at the Township.
Busy.
Very busy. As you know, today's Thursday, and tonight we have our Thursday night concert. We'll ask those folks that are going to be enjoying our Thursday night concert this evening to look out for the weather. We may be moving the concert indoors. We haven't quite yet made that decision, but as you know, everything is predicated on beautiful weather. But if not, the show will go on. Rain or shine, we're doing the show, whether it be inside or outside, but it's going to be a good night with good music tonight. Am I right, Nick?
Absolutely. So it's rain or shine for our concerts. We do want to mention there are no refunds, so please watch the weather. That we have no control over. I know some people think we do, but we don't. It would be nice if we did. But we don't. So please look out, watch your weather apps, and watch out for the forecast for tonight.
Yeah, and if you look at the weather, if you've looked at the weather already today or this morning or in the future, you're going to see that there are scattered showers popping up around the time during our concert. So it's a call we have to make sooner rather than later. And,
right.
There's a lot of things that go into effect with, like, the speakers, all the electronical, all those things that we have to take in. We have to take in and decide whether we're going to put it inside or outside. But we will make that call sooner rather than later.
So tonight is Paul McCartney and Wings tribute band, so that would be a good one.
Is there a song called "Man on the Run"?
Yes, what the band is called, Man on the Run, and that's one of his famous songs.
Oh, okay. Band on the Run.
Band on the it's Man on the Run.
Oh,
was a
for the
song,
tribute.
But the band is Band on the Run.
But as you can see, I'm not a big Paul McCartney guy, so I just kind of Band on the Run.
Right.
So we may be on the run later on this evening if it's a downpour, but nonetheless. But if we're inside, guess what? We will not be running anywhere.
Right.
Other than to the bar to get another cocktail. So, hey, with that being said. Well, with that being said, I'm going to go over our theme nights. Our Thursday night concerts, we have some theme nights. Mm-hmm. The first theme night will be July 16th, which is a Bon Jovi. I love saying these names, it's off spinning.
They're really good. They are fabulous.
Don Jovi, which is a tribute band to Bon Jovi. And that is our educational night. So anybody that works in the educational field on July 16th, come on out. That concert is free to you all. And when I say, as long as you have a badge that reads a school or anything like that, you most definitely will be getting in. So we ask that you come on out. It should be a fun night, that theme night for the educational folks. We also have Anthem, the Styx tribute band for our military and veterans theme night, and that is July 23rd. So anybody know a vet out there that hopefully he's got nothing really to do on a Friday night, mostly or Thursday night. A lot of people go out on Thursday nights, and this is a fun Thursday night. July 23rd, we have our Anthem. We have the Styx tribute band, and that's geared to our military veterans. July 30th. Oh, REO. I like REO. I like REO.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of movies back when I was young.
It's a good singing concert.
Yes. REO, and they are the REO / Survivor tribute, and that theme night is our healthcare theme night. So anybody in the healthcare field, come on out July 30th for that concert. It's free to you all, and folks that you know in the medical world, just invite them all. It'll be a fun night, and that's for our first responders. Any of our first responders? Am I right? Oh, no, healthcare.
Yeah.
Our healthcare folks.
Mm-hmm.
The next one, August 13th, is Adrenalize. It's a Def Leppard tribute band, and that is for our first responders. So any of our first responders, come on out August 13th. It'll be fun. The doors to all our concert open up at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7. It's located in our social center right at Wicker Memorial Park in the back. You have to go through the building in order to get down there. Lawn chairs are $10. It's a 21 and over event. And as I said earlier, it's rain or shine, and there are no refunds. There are still some tickets available for patio tables and lawn seats and all the other stuff. So if you have any questions, you can head out to our Eventbrite, or for additional information, you can call the 219-313-3934, or you can email us at info at nttO.net.
So what we mean when we say it is theme night, so the education, veterans, healthcare, and first responder theme nights, if you fall under one of those categories and that's your profession, you just show your work ID, your military ID, and your entrance is free for the night, for the concert. So make sure that you bring your ID with you for free entry.
Yeah, and it'll be fun. Most of those nights are really fun. Like I said, everything's predicated on Mother Nature, on whether she's going to be really nice. She's been really nice with us lately. She's been storming off early and kind of giving us the evenings to ourselves. But tonight she's pulling a doozy on us. She's being bipolar. She doesn't know whether she wants to be
really upset this past
right.
month. But again, for if you want to purchase tickets ahead of time, everything from lawn seats to patio tables, season passes, you can purchase the tickets on www.eventbrite.com.
Our next event is our Vets and Friends Barbecue Social. I love this event. You know why? Because I'm the one that cooks. Myself, we're out there flipping burgers and dogs and burgers and all that great stuff. This is going to be held on Tuesday, July 14th at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. This event is co-hosted by our Wicker Memorial Park Fund. It is going to be located by the breezeway in the middle of the park next to the splash pad. Join us on our 4th. Now, we started this when I took over the office. Callie and I and the folks that sit on that board thought about, hey, let's throw an annual barbecue for the veterans and their families. And we thought it was a great idea. On our first one, which showed up, it was slow. It's like anything else. We start off, everybody's like, oh, what was it like? So the first one was kind of slow. And then after that, now we get, now it's packed. We've actually moved it now from the social center to the breezeway. That gives us a lot more room and folks can go out and style. Oh, the clubhouse, I'm sorry. So yeah, it'll be fun. It went from the breezeway. It went from the clubhouse to the breezeway. So if you know anybody on that Tuesday, July 14th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., come on out. It's a great event. Make sure you don't eat, because I'll be cooking. You'll see me cooking on the grill with Kelly and those.
And
folks.
this is open for veterans and their families. Even if you know a veteran, invite them. Come with him. This is a really, really thankful event for them that we host, and we welcome everyone.
Yeah, it's always fun. We out there joking, having a good time, and I end up smelling like barbecue all day until I go home and take a shower. I smell like I've been.
Jenna really want to give you a hug after that, right?
Been out there flipping hot dogs and burgers all morning, so it'll be fun. July 14th. Hope to see you there.
So we also have not only our summer concert series, but we have our Jazz and Blues in the Park series. And the next one, they are held Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. It's free, and it's a family event, and it's located at our breezeway in the back patio. So in between the back of the breezeway patio and the splash pad, that whole grassy area there. And we were just there on Tuesday with the Bowman and Rose Band, and they were fabulous. Her voice, I don't know if you music people out there, Nora Jones is a artist, and I could have sworn that she was there. She sounded just like her. It's really, really nice event. Again, it's free. And you don't need tickets or to purchase anything. And it's a family-friendly event. So our next concert is next Tuesday on July 14th with the Jason Martin Trio. July 21st is the Nick Kazonis Band. July 28th is Brother John Katke. August 4th is the Joe Marcinick Band. And August 11th is Kenny Kinsley and Funky Mojo Daddy. Funky Mojo Daddy is one of my favorites.
I'm just the name, Funky Mojo Daddy.
They're
Sounds
one
like
of my
it's going to
favorites,
be
and that is
funky
a really
and fun.
good turnout.
And for those that wonder about this particular event, if you ever been to the Ravinia or anything like that, it's very similar. In terms of you can bring your lawn chair, you can bring a small cooler.
You can bring a picnic basket. We do not have a food vendor there for this reason. So people are welcome to bring their own little picnic baskets and so have you. And it is a little mini Ravinia. And it's a really good atmosphere and the ambiance is very quaint. So I really encourage people to come on out.
I remember last year one time when they had spread out the picnic table and they had a bottle of wine, and they really came prepared. And
Right.
and I thought, wow, that looked really cool. And a lot of other people started inquiring when they saw that, like, hey, we didn't know we can do that. And we're like, yeah. So the following jazz and blues night, I saw that they had an actual blanket out. They because these folks had got themselves a picnic table. They came earlier and there was there are picnic tables out there in the area, and it's like first come first serve. So
Right.
they had all got there and they set up and there. So everybody else was so intrigued on how they did it. They're like, you know what? You know, the next time they came, they had blankets out there on the ground and everybody with their little baskets. So it's a real nice, fun event. If you're into jazz and blues, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. If you're into that funky kind of blues, you definitely got to watch out. Was it
Funky Mojo Daddy.
Funky Mojo Daddy. Yeah, that just the name itself sounds fun.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
So definitely. Our next thing, we have our senior casino trip, which is Tuesday, July 21st. This is already sold out, this event?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So this is just a reminder on the senior trip, Tuesday, July 21st, for those people who are already going. And this senior casino trip filled up fast.
As you can see, it's already sold out. Wow.
So we just want to remind everyone who is already has a reserved spot for the trip that check-in is at Wicker Memorial Park at 8:30 a.m. The bus leaves promptly at 9 a.m. and returns back to Wicker approximately at 4 p.m. So
And I've heard a lot of good news coming off this trip lately.
I've never been on one.
I like our chaperone one time was like, oh, we went out and I at the end I played a slot or two and I won. I was like, oh, okay, So I always joke with the folks that are getting ready to go on that trip, like, hey, I used to be in the casino industry, so I was like, I worked there for many, many years. So I said, just know that the casinos don't come big and lavish because you make money. They usually take your money, but
Right.
I had a lot of good stories of folks coming. I said, well, maybe they were a little bit. There's always the theories. Oh, they left it really loose, the slot machines loose, so that you could win. But nonetheless,
I don't play that one because someone just got off that one.
Right. Yeah, like nobody, you're not going to win. They were on it for an hour, or play all the sevens, the fire. So there are a lot of myth. I think it's myth and bust.
Yeah.
And they're all bust, but there are a lot of myth out there. Whether you do this, that, or the casino makes their money regardless. As you can see, they're big, they're beautiful. They hotels.
But the seniors love to go, and it's a fun trip. It's a very popular trip that we run. The North Township runs every month.
You get $15 in a slot credit, and you get $10 in a food voucher. So, I mean, you get to go out there and enjoy some food and play free on the casino and enjoy yourself. And hopefully, with the $15 they gave you, that you win big, and you're walking away with $1,500. So we'll see. It's a good night.
Right.
Cruise night. Those are always another fun thing too. We have our cruise night on July 22nd. It is held every fourth Wednesday of the month of June, July, August, and September. Our cruise nights start at 4 p.m. and they end at 7 p.m. We encourage you to come out. Beautiful, just classic cars, amazing, all type of cars. A fun night. There will be a food vendor. There's music. It's located at Wicker Memorial Park in our parking lot. And when I tell you, when you see some beautiful cars, I've seen cars out there that cost anywhere in the up range of $500,000.
They're very impressive.
Yeah, I can't remember what year it was, but we're talking like 1940s. I think it was a Cadillac. It was, beautiful, beautiful car. And there's only so many out there, and this gentleman had one, and everybody was so impressed walking around. So if you got that niche for cars and you want to take your family out to go see some beautiful cars, because when I tell you they're beautiful, they take care of these cars like like they're their kids. I mean, They sit right next to their car, make sure you don't get in it, don't touch it. You can just walk. But just some amazing vehicles, amazing machinery out there, from motors to all kind of stuff. So it's a fun event. And come on out. Our cruise nights always. A fun night.
This event, our cruise nights, are held at Wicker Memorial Park, and again, it's outdoor, obviously, so just please keep your eye on the weather. I know a lot of these classic car buffs will not bring their cars out if it's raining. So just keep that in mind. When we do have events that we host, there's a lot of pre-planning, background work done, behind the scenes, and so we're running around and we're trying to, assimilate to the weather and the change that we have to go through. So, make sure we might not be able to respond to your social media messages right away, but just make sure on all our events that are held outside, just please watch for the weather.
Yeah, and those of you that are connected to social media, go over. You can see everything we're talking about here today. It'll be posted to our page. It'll be on our social media. You can find it at the Wicker Memorial Park page or the North Township page.
And on our websites as well.
And our website. All these things are uploaded, and we look forward to seeing you at most of these events, because if I'm not there, Nikki's there, and if Nikki's not there, I'm not there. It's like
I'm always there.
all right.
So speaking of weather rainouts, are the North Township family campout. This had to be rescheduled. The original date was in June. We got really bad weather and the park was just soaked. So the family campout is rescheduled to Friday, July 31st. So those of you who already came in and paid and reserved your spot, you are good. You have nothing else to do with us. We did reopen the registration for people who might be able to make it now, due to the date change, and that registration ends on July 27th.
So listen up, and for all those that are, this particular event, it's open again. It was shut down. It's reopened, so we're taking in more families. So if you were a family that was planning on coming out before and Mother Nature did her thing and she rescheduled this thing for us, you have an opportunity to come on out. It's going to be a fun Friday night. It's on the 31st. Just call our office to register. Nikki will probably
219. You can call our office at 219-932-2530, and you can go ahead and book your spot online. You could come into our office and make your payment. The fee is, if you are a North Township resident, it is $10 per tent, and if you live outside of the township, it is $25. Check-in is at 6 p.m. at the Pavilion Building on Friday, July 31st, and checkout is at 8 a.m. on Saturday, August 1st. I know we had some comments on social media. Why was the checkout so early in the morning? Checkout is done early in the morning in the park because the park has rentals, and the park staff has to get ready and prep the whole park and the buildings for the rentals for that morning.
Yeah, and this event's on a Friday night, so going into Saturday, as you know, usually Saturdays are just family fun.
Wicker Park is packed.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is jam-packed on a Saturday. Guaranteed, like most of the, if not all, they're probably all sold out, our rental spots and our pavilion and all that. So it is a busy day in the park on a Saturday.
And there's a lot of prep work to do by park staff. I do have to mention what is not allowed. What is not allowed in Wicker Memorial Park are alcoholic beverages, personal charcoal grills, and at the campout, pets are not allowed. But please note that charcoal grills will be provided for you for the attendees to share. So again, the June family campout was rescheduled to Friday, July 31st. And if you are interested in registering your family, this is a family event. There will be a movie. I believe it's the Mario Brothers movie. There will be s'mores. There will be activities for kids. Please contact our office at 219-932-2530.
Now, remember, this is a rescheduled event. Also, this may get rescheduled again, or maybe not. We don't know. We're just, like I said, everything is predicated on the weather.
That.
Yeah, that whole myth, if you say the weather, it's gonna.
We're being positive here.
We are,
It's
but I also
happen.
want to be information. I want to also let folks know that if it's a downpour that day, don't bring your tent. I mean, we're
or
not
the night before.
Yeah, we're not gonna have it, because, as you know, if it downpours the night before, the ground becomes saturated and it becomes a big mud. So we won't have the event. I mean,
that's what happened in June.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's hence the rescheduling that happened in June. And, this last month we've gotten so much rain and so many things. So this is a rescheduled event, and hopefully, I'll say hopefully, I won't, Mother Nature just...
We'll see you on July 31st.
Yeah, there you go. That's the hopeful way. Moving to our Veterans Roundtable. We have a Veterans Roundtable. We just had one not too long ago. Our next one is Wednesday, August 5th at 12 noon. It is held at Wicker Memorial Park in our social center at 2215 Ridge Road. This is an ongoing Veterans Roundtable that serves as a conduit where the military and veteran organizations create ways to support those who have served for the things that we have out there. It's programs and things of that nature. It's always fun to see somebody new that comes into one of our Veterans Roundtable and tells us about what they're doing. I know we've had Habitat for Humanity where they've actually built homes for veterans, where we've been a partner with them and making sure these homes and buying. I know with the
Actually, they were just at our last
he
roundtable.
spoke at our last roundtable, and we work coincide with our Wicker Memorial Park Fund, and we do just so many amazing things for veterans. This roundtable. They sit together. They talk about, hey, what's great, what do we think works, what doesn't work, and we implement those things out there in the community. So our Veterans Roundtable, very important decisions, very important planning come out of them. So if you haven't been and you're part of a veterans, by all means, come on out, and it's fun. Like things like through our Veterans Roundtable, one of the things we came out with our barbecue social that we're having for the veterans. So a lot of great things that come out of those meetings and things that we set up and talk about. So,
and this year, for the first time, our North Township Veterans Roundtable provided 2 scholarships, one for a boy, one for a girl, of a child of a veteran or military. And that was the first time that they ever did this. It was a success. We had a female student and a male student within the North Township who were recipients of their scholarship. So please, if you're a veteran or you belong to a veteran organization or group, we really encourage you to come on out.
Yeah, fun event, fun time. Our next event is our senior luncheon. We had one yesterday. A beautiful day yesterday.
We did. About 300 seniors were in attendance.
Beautiful luncheon we had yesterday. Our next one's going to be held Wednesday, August 12th. Our doors open at 10:30. The luncheon starts at noon, located at Wicker Memorial Park in our social center. It's open to North Township residents only at the age of 55 and older. ID is required. It is a charge of $7 per person. Now, mind you, that $7 gives you meal, drinks, some sort of entertainment, whether it's informational or just entertainment. So just take that effect. It's a $7 charge, but I mean, you get dessert, full lunch, always a fun time. So you have to register. Registration is required, and you must reserve by the 3rd for the 12th. So if you haven't called by the 3rd for the 12th, please call in. And sometimes we take them at the doors just depending. I know we have folks that come in the door, they're like, hey,
But we really don't encourage that because we have to provide a number, to the caterer, so we make sure that there's enough food for all
also the hall.
attendees.
Folks, to let you know that, and that was one thing that I've heard a little bit about yesterday, that folks come in and they want to save a whole table for it. There are no tables that are saved. You come in, it comes first. First come, first serve. So if you walk in our senior luncheon and you want to sit there, I've heard yesterday a lot of the things. This is my table, and we love those folks that come, religiously to our senior luncheon. They kind of hold their little groups. But if you're new and you're out there and you want to try something different, because yesterday we had a lot of new people. I saw some new people at our senior luncheon, and we were like, hey, I mentioned that we had a lot of new people. So if you're new and you're a senior and you ain't nothing to do at our senior lunch, great time. I guess our guest speaker was Centier Bank.
So we really want to thank Centier Bank. We form a partnership with Centier Bank. And yesterday we had Erica, and we had Kelly, and we had Kat from Centier Bank. And they talked to the seniors about banking scams, which was very, very important information for them. And those are the types of vendors that we look to host every month to come and provide information to our seniors. So again, thank you to Erica, Callie, and Kat and their team at Centier Bank. They've been wonderful.
Yeah, and I was looking at, I kind of glanced at their table because we usually give them an area where they're set up and they bring all their stuff. and I was just going over some of the paperwork, and I saw that, man, so many different types of fraud out there, whether it's romance. I didn't hear that term until yesterday, romance fraud, where they call you and or they call you and say your grandson's in jail, send us this money. Like, they get your information and they use this information to get those that are vulnerable that are out there, so a lot of that information that was dispersed yesterday, man, very, very good for those
Yes.
that are worried about
So
those kind of things.
just keep in mind that for our seniors that attend our senior luncheons, there is a vendor picked specifically for that luncheon. So, and they're all geared towards senior issues and senior events and senior concerns.
Yeah, so in our next one, in regards to making sure theft and all that fraud, will be our November luncheon,
Yes.
am I right? So if you miss this one, don't miss the November one for sure, because they'll be talking about, sales around the holidays and who to open your door to, who not to, what phone calls to take, what emails not to open up, all that great stuff. So you can call to register for that at 219-932-2530 extension 2. You can leave your name, your birthday, your phone number, and the city and town you live in.
Right. And this is, we do have to remind you, for North Township residents only. Next up on Saturday, August 29th, is our Taste of Wicker Food Fest. The hours are from 11 to 7. Location is at Wicker Memorial Park, of course. We will have food trucks, food booths. It's a family-friendly event. We have 3 live bands performing throughout the day. The admission is free. There is no cost. You just pay for your food tickets. And if you need any more information, please call 219-313-3934. On Wednesday, September 9th, is our senior picnic and resource fair, and that will be held at Wicker Memorial Park Pavilion. And the check-in is at 10:30, and the event starts at 12 noon. This is open to North Township residents only, ages 55 and older, and ID is required. Pre-registration is required as well. The cost is $7, which you pay when you arrive. We will provide senior resources, health screenings, door prizes, raffles, etc. It's a very, very fun event for our seniors. This is our picnic and our resource fair. We kind of combine 2 events into one. Again, that is on Wednesday, September 9th. So to pre-register, you have to register before August or by August 31st, and you can call 219-932-2530 extension 2. Please leave your information at the prompt.
I'll let you go with the last one before we finish up, because we're up against the clock.
So we're excited about this one. This year is our 27th annual Victory for Veterans Ride, and that will be held Sunday, September 27th at Wicker Memorial Park. Tickets for the 27th annual Victory for Veterans Ride will be on sale starting July 13th. So that's next week. So just keep that in mind. Registration and check-in is between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. And the location, again, is at Wicker Memorial Park. This event is a police-escorted procession-style victory ride, which starts at 10:30 promptly. If you would like more information, or if you've never been to our ride and you want to sign up and you have some questions, please contact Kelly at 219-313-3934.
And just know that check our Facebook page and the North Township Wicker Memorial Park website.
Instagram.
For any of this information we put out today, and any information we put out in the future, usually most definitely be uploaded to Instagram, Facebook, all our website, our media pages. So if you missed something here today, or you just catch a corner of our show and you're like, hey, what's going on? Like Nikki, I love Nikki's shirt, our summer concert t-shirt. You have a beautiful shirt. You can go to our Facebook page and all that thing. All those information is there. Worst case scenario, if you can't find it or you don't got a computer, call our office. We'll get you all that information. You can call us. We'll get you the info. We're against the clock, so we're finishing up. But before we finish up, tell folks, man, it has been hot. It's going to be next week. So stay hydrated. I know a lot of folks don't, they take water for granted. Nobody wants to drink water. Drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. Gatorade, whatever you can drink, get it in you because they're hot.
Especially our employees that work out in the elements at Oak Hill Cemetery and Dial-A-Ride and Worker Memorial Park. We have to close our show just thanking all of our employees, from assistants to admin, everywhere. Thank you so much. I know our golf course staff has been working in overdrive because they've been fighting with Mother Nature, but golf course is open. It's beautiful, and we just want to thank all our employees that we really appreciate what you do for us.
So hope to see you at Wicker Park, where life is beautiful.
That's right.
I'm a victim of being ran over by a semi while I was flagging. The person wasn't paying attention, and they hit me with their vehicle.
I seen a accident where we